Namaste, yogis. Welcome to this gentle full body stretch. Today I'll be taking you through a series of just kind of feel good stretches just to heal the body, make the body feel really good, and just to relax. All you need is your mat. You don't really need any props or anything today. If you do have some, you can use them by all means. We'll just go ahead and get started with some light stretching and then maybe a little bit of standing, but mostly just focusing on just stretching and healing the body today. So when you're ready, tap your fingertips down on either side of the body, sitting in an easy pose, or if you prefer to extend your legs out in front of you, that's fine. Let's take a deep breath in, float the arms up and overhead. And on your exhale, stretch and bend to one side. Inhale, rise to center, both arms up. Exhale and stretch and bend to the other side. And let's keep this going just for a little bit. Inhale as the arms raise up. Exhale as you bend to one side. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's make this next one the last time. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, rise to center, both arms up. On your exhale, just make some circles with the wrist on the way down. Inhale, reverse directions on the way up. Exhale, reverse on the way down. Last time, inhale, reverse directions on the way up. And then just keeping those arms reaching up, gently sway from side to side. Reaching both arms way up, interlace the fingertips, flip the palms away, take a deep breath in, little arch in the back, and then exhale, rounding the back. Inhale, rise up. And again, exhale, rounding the back. And one more time, inhale, rise up to center. And exhale, round the back. Inhale, rise to center, sending those palms overhead. Exhale, release the fingertips, open the arms. Bring your arms down by your sides, bow the chin to the chest. Roll the head to one shoulder. And then the other shoulder. And keep going from shoulder to shoulder. Creating space and releasing tension. Going to hold the head to one shoulder. For mine, it's the right side. Maybe gently placing that hand to the side of the head and then reaching the opposite arm away from you and hold. Switching to the other side, releasing that first arm down. Roll the head to the opposite shoulder. Take a pause. Maybe placing your hand to the side of the head and reaching that opposite arm away from you. And hold. Go ahead and release that arm down, bow the chin to the chest, and roll your head up the center, eyes forward, shoulder rolls. Inhale as the shoulders float up. exhale, roll the shoulders down the back. 3 more times rolling back, and then we'll reverse. 2, 3, and 4. Reversing the shoulders up and forward. 1, and 2, 3, 4, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Now unfold your legs and bring the soles of the feet together, letting those knees fall open, coming into our butterfly pose. Maybe holding on to your ankles or even the toes. Start to bow the chin to the chest and roll down your spine. For this pose, you're bringing your nose towards your toes. Now start to roll up your spine. This time we're going to flatten the back, lift the chest, and then kind of hinge forward. So now you're bringing your chest towards the toes as the back stays flat and lengthened. And hold. Let's do this one more time, each stretch. So lift up tall, bow the chin to the chest, rolling down the spine, nose to the toes. Roll up the spine. And last time with a flat back, flatten out the back, hinge forward, and bring your chest towards the toes or the feet. Keep in mind that you will not be able to go as deep with this stretch, but that's okay. When you're ready, go ahead and rise up. We're going to extend one leg out to the side. I'm kicking out my right leg and bringing that left foot in towards the groin area. Sitting up super tall. The first stretch will just kind of hinge forward again, rolling over that left shin bone. Keeping the right hip bone on the floor behind you. Basically, if you have a different leg extended, it's the hip bone on that extended leg. Deep breathing. The deeper you're breathing, the more effective your detox, and the more you allow the muscles to relax. Good. When you're ready, go ahead and start to roll up the spine. On this next inhale breath, let's float that opposite arm up. So for me, it's the left arm. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, just kind of stretch and reach towards those right toes. Finding that length on the opposite side of the body, right through that rib cage. And keep reaching. On this next breath, go ahead and rise up. Let's draw that right leg in and then just switch sides. So extending the left leg out. Same thing on this side. Find that length in the back of the knee and bringing the right foot in towards the body, towards the groin area. First, we're folding forward over that shin bone, keeping the back of that opposite hip connected to the ground. These stretches just feel so good on the body and is so therapeutic for the body. One more deep breath. On this next breath, go ahead and start to walk those hands in, rolling up the spine. Same thing on this side, taking that opposite arm. For me, it's the right arm with the left leg extended. Take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, just stretch towards that extended leg. One more deep breath. And go ahead and rise back to center, releasing that arm down, extending both legs out to the side, coming into a wide straddle or semi-wide straddle. Once you're here, just kind of settling into the space by shifting your body weight from side to side. Add in the arms, reaching those arms out to the sides and just feeling your space. Let's take that arm up and over on either side, to one side and then over to the other side. Taking that breath where you need it. And then finally, returning to center, place your hands on the floor just in front of you. And when you're ready, start to walk those fingertips out. Relax the feet. Let the toes either fall in or out, wherever they fall naturally. Keep those deep breaths, especially if your hamstrings are super tight or your inner thighs. And one more deep breath. when you're ready, go ahead and start to walk those hands in. Place your hands behind your legs and gently close the legs together in front of you. I'm going to sit back a little bit so you can still see my legs. Extend it out. Massage on the legs. Just show the body some love. And just massage helps to increase circulation and the blood flow. So when you're ready, let's inhale, sit up super tall, reach the arms up and overhead. On your exhale, folding your body in half, coming into our forward fold, reaching for the toes. If you're able to touch those toes, just start to pull the toes back towards your body and soften the elbows. If you can't quite reach the toes, just rest your hands on the tops of your legs. If you do have a strap and you need it, go ahead and use that strap. And just start to breathe into the backs of the thighs. Find that length. And when you're ready, on this next breath, just start to roll up your spine, moving into a simple twist, folding the right leg over the left. Again, sit up super tall, right up on those sits bones. Now start to gently twist to the right. Twisting helps us to release toxins from the body. It's our body's natural way of getting rid of those toxins. So holding this twist. On this next breath, slowly unwind, coming back to the center, unfolding that first leg, and then fold the opposite leg on top. Same thing on this side, twisting to the left. And hold. And when you're all done, go ahead and unwind, come back to the center. Unfolding that leg, give those legs a little shake. So we did a lot of forward bending. We just want to kind of take a back bend just to kind of counteract that stretch. I'm going to turn to the side so you can just see what I'm doing. So just arching the back, maybe even pointing those toes if you like, squeezing the shoulder blades together. And then rising to center, bend your knees, place your feet flat on the floor, and gently windshield wiper the knees from side to side. as you make your way back to center, place your hands to one side and swing your legs behind you. We're going to move into a tabletop. Hands and knees. Spread the 10 fingertips out nice and wide. Rest the tops of the feet against the ground. And moving through cat-cow stretch. Inhale, arch the back, drop the belly. Maybe look all the way up to the ceiling. And then exhale, round your back. Look down towards the knees. And let's do that again. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look down, and just keep going. Follow the rhythmic flow of your breath. And taking just one more round of cat-cow, one more arched back, and then the rounded back. Finding neutral spine, softly rock the hips from side to side, maybe even looking over that shoulder at the hip. Now just make some nice therapeutic circles with the hips, lubricating the hip sockets. Make sure to switch directions. Other way. Good. Now, as you make your way to center, we're going to take a wide knee child's pose. So sending the hips way back, resting the chest between the knees, reaching the fingertips to the top of your space, and encouraging the chest, the nose, and the forehead all the way down to the ground. If those knees are feeling okay, try to get your hips a little lower, maybe right on top of those heels. Be gentle with the knees if they're healing. Maybe lift the hips up a little higher. And when you're ready, start to lift up a little bit. We're going to walk the knees in a little bit closer. Place your left hand on the center of the mat, maybe right underneath your nose, and reach the right arm up to the sky. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, thread the needle, sending that arm underneath that right arm, and maybe bringing the ear towards the floor. I'm going to reach these fingertips out towards the top of the mat. So the hips are elevated, and you're resting that shoulder on the floor, feeling a stretch along the back of the shoulder. To unwind, coming out of this thread, the needle, we're going to take that right arm bended. Inhale, press your chest up, and send that left arm back up to the sky and release it down. Other side, left hand's on the floor, right underneath your nose. Inhale as we float the right arm up. Exhale, thread the needle on this side. Sitting that arm behind that first arm, that left arm. And then from here, maybe start to walk those fingertips up to the top of your mat. And breathe. Last deep breath. And to unwind, bend that left elbow, press up, unfold that arm, reach it up, and then bring that hand down. All right, just a little bit longer on the hands and knees. Extend one leg back behind you, toes curled under, and give that heel a little push. Switch sides. And go ahead and lower that knee down. A little bit of a bird dog just to keep up our strength. So reaching the right leg back, left arm forward, and then lower. Same thing on the other side, left leg, right arm, and then lower. Go ahead and do this about 6 more times. Just reach and reach. 2, 3. Okay, from here, let's come on down to the belly. Rest the tops of the feet. Keep those palms right by the shoulders and pull the elbows into the side ribs. So from here, just a few cobras to keep the back nice and strong. Inhale as you lift up. And then exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale. And up. Let's do maybe 3 more. 1, 2. Now using the strength of the arms to inhale and press all the way up to high cobra, up dog. We hold, feel that stretch across the tops of the hips. Draw the shoulders down away from the ears. And even if you have a slight bend in your elbows, that's okay. And hold. Let's go ahead and lower down for a little while. Make a pillow with your arms. Rest your forehead on your hands, and then just windshield wiper the knees or the legs from side to side. As you make your way to center, keep the right knee bent and lower the left leg down. You're going to reach back and grab for the outside of that foot or the ankle or even the back of your pants if you can't quite reach the foot. And hold. Squeeze those inner thighs together, stretching out the front of the leg or the quadricep. Last breath. Go ahead and release. Setting up for the other side, bending the left knee. And same thing on this side, reaching for the outside of that foot or the ankle or even the back of your pants if you can't quite reach the foot. And then once you're there, squeeze those inner thighs together and hold. Pressing the top of the hip down into the ground. One more breath. And go ahead and release that leg. Place the hands on the floor by the shoulders again. We're going to inhale. Lifting the chest up into that high cobra up dog. This time bend your knees, curl all 10 toes under. Option to just come up to standing, or if you want to move through your downward facing dog, lift those knees off the ground, press back into down dog, release the weight of the chest through the arms. And if you're feeling okay, just kind of paddle out this first down dog. Find that static down dog, pressing both heels down towards the ground. Let the weight of your chest hang through the arms. Keep breathing. From here, just kind of lift your heels up higher, coming up onto the balls of the feet, and then lower those heels down. And again, lift up, coming up onto the balls of the feet, stretching the feet, and then lower. Let's do that one more time, lifting those heels as high as you can, and then lower down. From here, you can either walk your hands back to your feet, or the feet up to the hands. Coming into a rag doll, releasing the weight of the upper body, letting those arms hang. If you want to grab hold of your elbows, you can. And it's okay to bend the knees if you need to. If you're still holding on to those elbows, let go. Let the arms hang down. Generous bend in both knees. And start to roll up your spine. Stacking those vertebrae plates neatly on top of each other as we rise to standing. So from here, go ahead and take a nice wide stance. Turn those toes out, bend the knees, and then just kind of shift a little bit from side to side. Okay, we're not going to do a super whole lot of movement standing, but there are some great standing stretches that we want to take advantage of. So just this next time, let's hold this lunge to the right side. Turn those right toes out to the edge of your mat, and then just coming into a little warrior. Okay, mainly for the stretch. Good. And then come back through center. Take that lunge over to the other side. Turn those toes out on the left foot and toes in on the right foot. And come to that warrior on the other side. Now straightening out both knees again. Turn all 10 toes to point the same direction of your body. Inhale, open the arms, and let's exhale and release forward. Coming into our wide straddle fold. And once you're here, go ahead and take those lunges again from side to side. Rising to center. Now walk your hands over to the right foot here, and let's hold. Walk those hands through the center and over to the left foot and hold. Walk those hands to the center. And give me a nice bend in both knees. And straighten. And bend. And straighten. One more time, bend. And straighten. And hold. If you're able to, from here, start to walk your elbows down to the floor. If this doesn't work out today, just stay up on those hands. If you made it down to your elbows or those forearms, go ahead and make your way back up to your palms. Going to heel toe the feet together from here. Keep going until the feet are all the way in. Coming right back to that ragdoll. Kind of rock your body weight from one foot to the other. And from here, start to walk the hands forward and the feet back, moving right back into that downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, find that length in the spine, and as you exhale, find depth, pressing the chest through the arms. From here, bend your knees, lower your feet down to the floor, and let's come to a seat. And then get ready to take it back onto our backs to finish up. So scoot yourself forward on your mat so you have plenty of space behind you. And then take it back onto your back. Hugging those knees into your chest. Rocking the knees from side to side. As you carry the knees back to center, let's move into a supine pigeon. So folding that right foot over your left thigh, either cradling that foot in your arms or reach behind that left thigh. So just whatever's accessible to your body, whatever feels comfortable, and we hold. When you're ready, unfold that first leg. Switch sides. If you feel like you need more time in a stretch, please take the time that you need. Take as long as you like. Setting up for this side. Same thing on the side, either cradling that foot in your arms or reaching behind the opposite thigh. Just whatever works for your body. And hold. Unfolding that leg when you're ready. We're going to finish up with our supine twist. Let both knees fall to the right side, relaxing the knees, the shoulders, the feet, the hips. Maybe gazing over that left shoulder. When you're ready, carry those knees through the center. Same thing on the left side. Let the knees, the feet, the hips relax. And when you're ready, carry those knees back to center. If there's anything else that your body is craving, you can take those final stretches. Today was just all about the stretch. Softly windshield wiping those knees from side to side. So again, feel free to take those final stretches, final poses, anything that your body needs. When you're all done, let's come into a final Shavasana pose. I'm going to come into that supine butterfly. However, if there's something that feels better for you, take those final stretches and poses. We'll take about 3 minutes or so just to relax. Acknowledging your efforts and all that you do. Always thanking yourself for doing something wonderful and beautiful for your body and your mind. And reminding yourself of how worthy you are of this time to step away from the busyness of life and to treat yourself. If you like just a little more time to relax, take the time that you need. If you are ready to return, start to find small movement in the body by softly wiggling your fingertips and toes, maybe rolling the wrists and the ankles. And only when you're ready, start to make your way onto one side, finding fetal pose. Fetal pose is symbolic of our new beginnings and our rebirth. As yogis, we always have the opportunity to start over every time we step off of our mats. Go ahead and use the strength of your arms to press yourself up to a seat. Again, only when you're ready. Finding a comfortable pose to complete this yoga journey today. And joining your palms together to your heart center as we take just a moment to reflect, a moment to express so much gratitude. Expressing gratitude not only brings us peace, but it also helps us to attract more of the beautiful blessings that life has to offer. Gratitude creates abundance. We are so grateful for this time to come together, to grow, to learn from one another, and to learn more about ourselves. We are grateful for this beautiful day of life. Sealing in this practice with a deep breath in through the nose and a deep cleansing open mouth exhale. Yogis, thank you so very much for joining me on this journey. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Continue to shine that bright, beautiful light. And remember to be loving, be loud, be expressive, be humble, be grateful, be yourself, and be at peace. Namaste.